You do everything that we tell you. I can guarantee you that any woman that you want will be yours.
Hey guys, I don't have to tell you, I'm Sheree from Magic 98.9 because you've logged onto our website and of course my blog page. And over here is Dean and over here is Silas. And they are with Third Mind Films and they want to tell you about Mr. Academy. Go!
All right, so Mr. Academy, go, you're on the spot now, go. So Mr. Academy follows this guy named Jack. Jack is an almost famous musician who winds up losing his band, losing his job, losing his wife, and enrolls in a school for men called Mr. Academy, where he learns the seductive power of manscaping. Yeah, right. So
you have or Jack has? He says
I had to
it's from experience.
I had to do a lot of research on this topic, and I had to use a lot of aloe. Just saying.
A lot of aloe?
Aloe, yeah.
See, you did the man, okay, your character, Jack. was the manscaping. But not the man waxing?
No,
Did you go that far?
Nah.
Less bumps that way.
Well, the thing is, there is a scene in there where the scene is about the manscaping scene. And the one guy is going to get manscaped and they find out he doesn't need it.
He doesn't need it?
Doesn't need it.
So he's already prepared?
He's already pre-prepared?
He has a waxer.
Oh, he has a waxer.
Wow.
Perfect.
It's like clean as a baby's buttocks. So.
Well, you know what? There's something to be said about that.
Once a month or two, you don't have to worry about manscaping.
Exactly. You should have a guy for everything, or a gal for everything. Apparently, he does.
Now, the good thing is, on the flip side, there's a school for women called the Ladies' Place.
Okay.
And the Ladies' Place teaches women how to be not taken advantage of by men.
And you were telling me this, by the way, is a film that they will be shooting here in Greenville,
yes.
in the Greenville area.
Yep.
You guys are local. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we're going to get Mr. Cherub over here to talk too, because he's so quiet.
Well,
I'm just like listening to him. This is his film.
This is the first. This is the first time you've heard all this,
what,
right?
Script? Seriously?
I'm working with you, Dean. Oh my God.
I talk too much. Yes, I know. So I can tell you a little bit about. So full-time, I work for a local company, Verizon Wireless. I've been with them 25 years now in the training department, which I love. It's a great place to work, great service. But 5 years ago, I started doing filmmaking. I started learning about what it is to make a film, to writing, and trying to get my name out there. And Third Mind Films was created to give people a chance that have not been in front of the camera, behind the camera. You know, they go to an agent, and the agent says, give me some demo reel, give me some acting experience. Well, I don't have any. He says, well, I can't get it if you don't have it. So that's a problem. So we gave people opportunities to do that through our film, through Third Mind Films. And that was really the main thing, is to be able to get work out there. So we've done short films, we've done some videos, and really just put our name out there. And that's how it started. It's just like a dream of ours. And Mr. Academy is our first feature-length film that Silas has partnered with us to do.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Excited about it. We actually have talked about it quite a bit. And I'm very excited about it. I love the concept. Because can you give the little spoiler alert a little bit why there's the Ladies' Place and the Mr. Academy? What is their connection?
Oh, the spoiler on this.
This is
Yeah.
what I love. Okay, if we're going in that direction, this is what I loved about.
You want to tell that part?
Go for it.
Go ahead. I love it.
So
ties it all together.
The head of Mr. Academy is run by 4 brothers: Bruno Sorrentino, Vinny Sorrentino, Manny Sorrentino, and Tino Sorrentino. So Tino was an accident. So what happened is his mom ran out of names, so they just took the last part of their name and made the first name, and you get Tino Sorrentino. Right?
Clever.
By the 4th son, you're like, whatever. Name yourself.
So Bruno is running the school, and as you can tell by their last names, it almost sounds like there's some sort of mafia thing going on. You see some scenes where there's some money potential laundering happening. So he's running that school. Well, his ex-wife started a school for women called the Ladies' Place, so that's the connection. Mm-hmm. He got pissed off at her. She got pissed off at him, so they formed these separate schools to really get back at each other.
Wait a minute, exes mad at each other?
Yes, exes
mad. How does that happen?
Never happens.
Whoa! That's very advantageous that you're adding that to your script.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, very cool.
So it's really interesting. I've always a majority of what I've written has very strong women roles. Almost everything I've written has these strong female roles. And on the Ladies' Place side, you have some very strong female characters. Mm-hmm. One of the leads is Gina. She's a strong female, and you have Jack, who's a male. But then you've got Rhonda, who runs the Ladies' Place, who's another strong female character. Mm-hmm. And then Jack's wife, who is Sheila, another very strong character. So a lot of opportunities to give more featured leading women in movies. Because that's, you look at Hollywood and you see all these men that as they age, they keep using these women. But as soon as a woman gets past her 20s, they're like, we're not going to use it anymore. So then they stick the 25-year-old with a 65-year-old and it's okay.
Yeah,
So
it's kind of the
it's
reason
not fair.
punchline that Sally Field was Tom Hanks' love interest and then his mother in Forrest Gump a few years later.
Which is crazy.
It's insane
totally
and
crazy.
creepy.
So we want to change that. We want to give women, men of all ages and all diversities that opportunity. And that's really, to me, it just gets me so jacked up to do that and see people on camera and what they're learning and having that experience that they would not have had because they don't have that experience.
And these are all your babies, though, leaping off the page of what you wrote coming to life. That's more interesting right there. The other part, great. I'm all for that. As an actress, I'm all for that. But also the fact that you're actually seeing your work come to life.
Sheree, you know, one of the I'll make this analogy and it's totally not accurate, but as close as I can make an analogy is that for a writer to create something out of nothing and to see it come to life on the screen is, this is going to sound really weird, like a woman having a baby. It's like your creation. Totally not the same, because guys can't have kids. If they could, that'd be really famous. Well,
you wouldn't need
can't.
us.
Yeah, they can't
Except
birth
when
them.
they need to be changed.
But it's a creation. When my daughter was born, you see this person that came from nothing, came from two people, not nothing. And that's to me what film. The first time I saw that, I was like, wow, nothing in my mind. This idea came up. I wrote it down, got people all involved, because filmmaking is a group thing. Writing is a single thing, but putting a film together is you can't do it without an army of people. And when you see that for the first time, you're just like, wow. You just want to do it again and again.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like having kids. You just want to have more and more because it's such a joy to bring them into life.
Well, I stopped at 2.
Yeah,
you stopped at 1. You stopped
I'm
at your
still-
2.
I haven't
Oh,
stopped.
you still working?
Yeah.
Okay, Silas.
Silas, please.
Silas,
What?
tell us your involvement in the film, and then I'm going to tell everyone else how they can get involved and help with the film.
So essentially, Dean was describing that, you know, part of Third Mind is to allow those in the community to work with you and get credibility, to get things to put on the reel, to get things to show and to say, hey, I've done this, I've done that. And I started doing this maybe around 12 years old. And I met Dean, I was like 14 or 15, him and Wofford, and, you know, those were the guys in Third Mind at the time. And they just kind of brought me on. And, you know, at that point I was doing my own things. I was filming, you know, trying to learn how to do this. But these guys gave me the credibility to be like, hey, I've worked on this project. I've worked on Iguana Man. So it was really cool to be involved with that. And to, you know, at the time, you guys were like my mentors. So from now to have like my own production company, to have done, you know, a feature-length film in 45 days, to have done a cross-country documentary, you know, and now here I am doing another feature film with you, side by side as partners, you know, director, photography, director, and producing together. So it's crazy how over such a short period of time we've grown to be able to do this. And I think that's what's going to show the community is like, hey, we're serious about this. Because where I was way back when was, you know, I wasn't really doing anything. But now here I am producing a film. So that's kind of our involvement with one another. So mentor to like partnership
That's pretty
is where it's gone.
Silas is probably the most talented 21-year-old I know. And his company's Green Glass Capture. And when I met him the first time, these ideas and things he could do, and I said, oh my gosh, he's 21 years old. What is he going to be like when he's 25, when he's 30? And I see great things coming. So, and I've learned stuff from Silas. He says I was his mentor. But being on set with Silas and I'm asking him questions, he knows so much that I don't know. And I'm 50-ish years old. 52.
No!
Yeah, I know.
No. You're in your 20s.
Yeah, I'm in my 20s.
We're the same age,
I'm
man.
prematurely white. That's all it is. But no, he's inspired me. He's totally inspired me.
I appreciate that, man. You inspire me too.
I'm feeling the love.
I feel like I haven't done anything with my life now. I'm just going to go away.
No.
No, seriously, you guys, when do you guys begin production?
November 1st.
So that's
Yeah.
coming up exactly
A
a
month.
month from today.
A month from today.
Yeah, so this is recorded on October 1st, so you can judge us by what we wore the first day of actual fall here.
I
It
know.
does feel like
Yeah.
I
fall.
wore a little sweater.
I started my morning off in Florida where it was 88 degrees at 7 o'clock in the morning.
wow.
Get off the plane here and I'm like, oh my God, am I in the north? Compared to where I was. But everyone can get involved. You guys do have an Indiegogo page.
Yes.
And they can go there. They can see the trailer. They can also see some of how you guys got to the story, kind of what we talked about here. That was actually there's a full length thing of you and Silas going back and forth about everyone
so we have kind of this
your
going
idea.
on.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys needed like a little kindergarten cop. So here I am. So we're gonna get down to the bare bones of it.
Okay.
People in the community can help you.
Yes.
And there are different levels they can help you with. You can make a minimum donation. You can make bigger donations, and with those bigger donations, you also get some perks from the set.
Yes, that is correct. Our donations or perks contributions start as little as $3. $3. I know. And for $3, you get to be part of a movie, and you get a condom.
What?
You can. Well, this is the mom
Okay.
station. The reason why there is a scene in the film.
There's a scene in the film where the women are learning about condoms and proper use of condoms and how the best way to use one. And the condoms.
This is actually educational.
It is
It is
educational.
educational.
It's educational.
If you've ever been through a sex ed class,
Yes.
you will
They'll
learn.
teach you this. It's the basics. So
Exactly.
we're
It's
giving
an
you a
actual
custom-
banana they use it on. So
It's an actual banana. Yeah, there's no.
And we're in the kitchen, but I did move the bananas that they keep out here off
There-
the counter
there
because I
is-
didn't want a
yeah.
demonstration.
Oh.
There
I
is-
want to be employed.
There is no nudity in our film. There's no graphic things. I mean, there's some words that are, I would call it PG-13ish. There's there's no gratuitous cursing at all. We don't have a character like that.
Yeah.
But some characters say that once in a while, you know. But the condom has written on it the lady's place, so that's why it's a piece of what we're going to use in the film.
Exactly.
So it goes from $3 all the way up to $1,000. You know, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that's where people just want to get in a little bit, and then we actually just put together an investor kit. Where we're trying to raise additional money where people can actually get a percentage of the profits of the film, or if they're looking for a set return on their money, they can do that also. So we're looking to do that and maybe get to some businesses that want to maybe showcase their products in our film.
Absolutely.
Or maybe
product placement.
Or we're looking for a couple of restaurants to film in that will highlight their name, or their name shows up as the restaurant that they're in there. So we're trying to find creative ways, all different ways, because you can't just depend on one method to raise your money. Because, you know, people don't have a lot of money. Every little bit counts for them savings.
Absolutely. And you are looking to raise how much of?
On Indiegogo, I believe it's $15,000.
$15,000.
In reality, we're trying to raise $50,000 just because with that we'll have so much more production value. We'll be able to pay all the cast, crew, talent appropriately, and that's our main goal with this. To fill the community and to give them opportunity, and not just say, hey, we're going to give you IMDb credits, but we don't want that to be the only thing. We want to motivate people and say, hey, you're doing a professional job. This is a real industry. You're going to receive payment for it. And I think that's what we got to establish here in the community, is that it isn't just volunteer hobby work.
Right.
It's work that's paid, that it is an industry, that this is going to make a return, that this is going to make money. And that's the biggest part of it. So
yeah, I think there's something when you're an actor, when you're a professional, to be able to say, oh, you were on a feature film or you were on a short film. Oh, yeah, did you get paid? No. But then they think it's less valuable.
Yeah.
So even if they get paid $50 for the day,
It's still paid.
It's still paid. You're still consider yourself
legitimate.
There is a reason when you walk into businesses and you see that first dollar bill hung up. There is a reason, because even if you made $1 from being on this set, I mean, you can't hang up craft services because bugs will come and stuff like that. So your first dollar. So I mean, it does. It says this is something real.
Yeah,
this
it says we're doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah, exactly.
And the majority of that gap from 15 to 50, a lot of it is being able to pay more people something.
Yeah.
The bare minimum. There'll be a lot. If we get our minimum, we'll get this filmed.
Yeah.
I have no doubt we're going to get this filmed. We'll just have more people not being able to get paid.
Yeah, and it's not even just about that. It's not like, say we're shooting 10 days, November 1st to 11th, right? It's not just paying everybody for 10 days. We do want to do that. But you can also think production costs, catering, set design, location expenses, permits, all of that stuff.
Permits, insurance, all that.
Post-production is going to take time. We're going to have to find a composer. We're going to have to, which we have a composer who did the trailer, did a great job, Neil Griffin. All of those things, marketing, PR. It all comes into play, and that's what we want to do. That's why we're trying to go that distance as opposed to just doing it on such a smaller scale. We're still doing it small scale, 15 to 50 grand for a movie of this size with all these characters.
Yeah.
Exactly, it's nothing. So us saying, hey, we can do it for that, that's a commitment. That's saying we're going to work our butts off for something that low. And it's it might sound that low, but it's not like that. We're going to be able to work every penny that goes into this to get what we want. And part of that's going to be marketing it and putting it out there. So,
and then they can go and find, I'm going to have it on the screen for
Yeah.
them, but they can go and find your Indiegogo page.
Yes. They just search on Mr. Academy,
Mm-hmm.
and it should actually comes up like the second thing there. If they go to Facebook, they can also search on us, Mr. Academy. We have a Facebook page, and
Mm-hmm.
they can like there and get all updates if things are happening.
And they can share and have their friends like. And that way you want to bring friends in to have it like, because we're going to have it with the station page, and that way they can click on there, like you guys, that kind of thing, stalk you guys.
Yeah, stalk us,
So watch
absolutely.
out.
yeah.
It's
You
actually
like
kind of
knowing
cool
your mic.
to be able. I think, and I've contributed to some people's campaigns, and people contribute to other things we're working on. But it's kind of cool to be able to say I was part of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to say how much. I gave $5, but you were part of it.
Exactly.
You were part of this coming to life.
Exactly, and then they can help your baby come to life. Just
Yeah.
kind of like if it's, it is your baby coming to life, so it's the baby shower. So, instead of bringing yellow, pink, or
Diapers.
blue, or diapers, or bottles, or, passies, or something like that, that money you would have spent on a passy and a pack of diapers, just send it over to these guys right here. To us, yeah. And of course, you might need diapers eventually at some point.
Silas
so.
will.
But if it's a long day on set and you can't exactly break, you might need those diapers.
Oh, yeah, probably, yeah.
Why am I looking at you as the baby face?
It's a cherub.
It's
a cherub
very
boy.
yeah, little cherubs walk around in diapers.
I don't want to see you in diapers, dude. Please. That's like, and I already have this visual in my head now. I can't get it out.
You're gonna need therapy.
I'm gonna
Do you
need
know what I say
therapy.
to that? No regrets.
Yeah.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Regrets.
So they can find you guys through your Indiegogo page, through Facebook, through general stalking, and
Instagram.
Instagram.
We also have Instagram. It's Third Mind Films.
Tinder.
Yeah.
Tinder. Ooh.
Woo-hoo, Snapchat on this one.
And that's not how Sheree and I met.
No.
We didn't meet
That's
on
gonna
Tinder.
get me in trouble
I
too.
we have a Twitter page, which is at Third Mind Films. Instagram at Third Mind Films. Facebook obviously is at Third Mind Films also, and Mr. Academy. We just started a Mr. Academy Twitter and a Mr. Academy Instagram too.
Perfect.
Yeah, trying to get as many options out there for people to find us.
So much better than trying to find, that on Tinder.
So after this, when it's all
Snapchat.
said and done, we raise all this money, you know what's going to happen? Hey, Dean, I see you on Instagram. I'm like, oh my God, I'm being stalked for real.
That's awesome, though.
I know, it's really
That's
awesome.
really good, though. I mean, who wouldn't want to stalk you? Come on.
I mean, come on.
I mean, Kristen behind the camera, she's going to stalk you now.
Oh, please, join us.
That's what
yeah.
she does.
She's a
You
stalker.
thought she wanted this for business purposes.
Ooh.
No.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll be changing my address soon.
There's a reason she locked the two of you in the station lobby.
It wasn't by accident.
Actually, it was a fun day because it's like I'm still throwing on my makeup because I'm still on jet lag mode, and all of a sudden I come back in here, my phone's on the counter because you had texted. I'm like, oh, go get them. She texted me. I locked myself out. We're stuck out here. Just whenever you get done. So as I come out there, I'm like, no, would you like to come in? So
we got to know her.
planned.
It was pretty cool.
Exactly. So we got to know you guys, and
Yep.
we look forward to more. I'm gonna come stalk you guys on set, and
please
see
do.
you on set, and be that annoying person
Would
in the
love you
background.
guys.
Definitely. And that's part of one of our
Yeah.
that's one of our perks on Indiegogo is that I don't know what the contribution is, but you come on set, you come to the red carpet premiere, and just hang out with us, see what it's like shooting a movie. So
And
that's
you're invited
fun.
to premiere. We got this.
Well, I'm already gonna be there anyway.
Yeah, sure.
I've actually got to talk to you about something anyway I have to do for a charity thing that I was going to ask you guys.
Absolutely.
Because I work with the March of Dimes,
Mhm.
and we've got Signature Chefs auction coming up in Greenville.
Oh, sweet.
And they are looking for unique donations that people could donate to the charity or whatever, and then maybe throw a background role or something at someone, and that way it gets your name out there to the people of the March of Dimes.
We definitely have opportunity for background and extras and stuff.
And definitely just
Yeah.
have someone as a walk-on role or something.
yeah.
Or like a waiter here, and then people eat that up. Hey.
But we do want to thank Magic 98.9. I mean, I listen to the radio station. I know Silas says, dude, this is big. We're going to be on Magic 98.9. I'm like, I know. I'm so excited.
This is
to be on it.
awesome. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
going to talk about it online and of course on air. They can go online and find you guys, and that's why we decided to do it on video and not
This is cool.
audio, because that way they can see who they're dealing with. It's just not these anonymous voices going, "Send us money."
I would have
So
dressed
like
up a
if
little bit
these
nicer.
two skip the country, you know what they look like.
With the cash. No, we won't do that.
With the cash and the condoms. No questions asked.
Oh.
Sounds so wrong. Multiple levels.
So many levels. All right, then. Thank you guys so much. I
Thank
appreciate it. And I will be talking to you more as the film progresses and checking in and seeing how
That'd be
things will
awesome.
go.
We are going to have a premiere on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to have a local premiere. Hopefully, I know Camelot Theaters does a lot of premieres of indie stuff. We're hoping to be premiering it there in February 2018.
Wow, so we're going to be shooting in November and having it done by February.
Yeah.
February 14th would be a good day. I think that's when the release.
We talked about it, February 14th.
Actually, that's perfect.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
great
movie.
Valentine's
I know,
Day.
right? Come
it's
see
like
this.
You come in there and it's like, oh, it's all lovey-dovey, and then like the women get mad at the men and the men get mad at the women, and by the time the hour and a half, 2 hours is over, everyone's in love again.
Yes.
Exactly.
You will. It is a great story with a great message, even though I call it a romantic comedy for men, which everybody goes, what's a romantic? Because men don't like romantic comedies, right? I think that's what gets people's attention. You would say a romantic comedy for women, but it's a romantic comedy for men. And it really has that arc where you learn about relationships. And there is a message. We don't bang you over the head with it, but there is a message.
I think the message should be that men should be men, women should be women, and they should appreciate each other for their differences.
Yes.
Because when men start acting like women and women start acting like men, that's when it gets confusing. I think.
I'm confused.
I'm so confused. Look, if my boyfriend came in and said he wanted to talk about his feelings, I'd run for the hills.
Oh, no.
First of all, I'd be like,
No
you've been
wonder people
drinking?
run away from me.
Secondly, it would be,
So I shouldn't be saying that.
want to talk about my feelings
Yeah.
and how this affects me?
Yeah.
And you know, I was just thinking the other day. No, that's the scariest thing you can say to a man. I was thinking, oh God,
no.
You're going through the Rolodex in your mind of what the heck did I do?
Yeah.
As a man? Well, you're a younger man. You're a younger
What does
man.
that mean, huh?
Well, no, honey, you are a younger man with kids and married at 21.
Yeah. It's,
Wow.
It's,
If I can't, there's a camera rolling and I cannot say what I was doing at 21. But it was not married with kids. Wow. So how long have you been married?
for about a year.
For about
So,
a year?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a newbie.
I work quick. Yeah.
No, honey. We're just laughing because, about a year. You'll find out in a few years what that lasts.
It gets
about.
better.
It gets better.
It gets better.
But if you ever have her look at you, Silas, I've been thinking. We still have some work in life. I've been calling you.